Gemini, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Tina, and we are here today to do your monthly reading. This is January 2025. Happy New Year. Let's dive in. All right. As usual, I'm tapping into the most dominant energy. So that means that I cannot tap into everybody's unique situation. If it does not resonate, don't try to force it. And what I will suggest, since this is a monthly reading, if it doesn't resonate today, come back in a couple weeks, and it might, things may have progressed to the month that make it resonate a little bit more. But the best thing to do is to get a personal reading, which I keep at very affordable prices, and you can find the link in the description of this video. So, energy for the sign of Gemini, January 2025. Okay, not taking those. Energies, whoa, surrounding Gemini, January 2025. Okay, not taking these. Ace of Cups came out, and the Four of Swords. They will come out again if they need to. I like that Ace of Cups, though, Gemini. Okay, my goodness. Oh, and love. Very interesting. Ace of Cups and love has shown itself. Okay. Oh my gosh, Gemini, what's going on? Does somebody have something to say here? Okay, let's reset. Energy 2025 January for the sign of Gemini. All right, that's it right there, right there, right there. Okay, I'm going to lay down all the cards and then we will discuss. Overall energy for January 2025 for the sign of Gemini. Ten of Pentacles. That's a way to start off the month. Yeah. Okay, recent past for Gemini. Death. What is the central or core issue this month? The Mentor, which in traditional tarot is the Hierophant. What challenge might Gemini face this month? Nine of Pentacles. Now this card is one of the ones that peeked out at us during our very jumpy shuffle. What fear will Gemini have to face this month? The Hermit. Wow, okay, look at all these major arcana popping out. What does Gemini not see coming in January? There's that love card showing up again. Another major arcana, the Lovers. Wowzers. And the outcome for January 2025 for the sign of Gemini. The Chariot. Holy cannoli. Do you see all of these major arcana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be a big month. It's going to be a big month. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Wands. Oh, well. The bottom of the deck for me is a subtle undercurrent of energy, of pre-existing energy. This is energy from the previous days, weeks, months, sometimes even years. 10 of Wands speaks of burdens, but it's the end of a cycle. It's some kind of burdensome cycle has or will be coming to an end soon for you, okay? Whatever has been a burden to you is starting to work itself out. I think maybe it's already worked itself out because we have the Death card in your recent path. Now, the Death card sounds scary, but it's really not. It's actually a really beautiful energy, okay? It is a card of something has to end in order for something beautiful to take its place, okay? It's not just a harsh ending. It can be harsh. I mean, I don't know. Everybody's situation is different. But what I will say is that it's happening so that something wonderful can enter your life. Now, what happens when you don't let something go, when you don't let something die that needs to? It rots and decomposes, right? So it's very important to just allow it to happen. Major arcana come in when the universe is saying, okay, time to time to make these things happen. It's kind of destined thing. So if you've had any doubt about this, something that has ended, don't. It's for your betterment, okay? And I will tell you, almost all the readings have a lot. This death card has shown up a lot. So this new year, this start of 2025 for many of us is about ending old cycles and starting new ones, which is quite lovely, right? Central issue is the mentor. So now in traditional tarot, this is the Hierophant. This is all about, you know, the institutional things, tradition. It can be religion, school systems, structure. But in this deck, they call it the mentor, which I really like. I really vibe with it. Okay. And so I kind of look at um, either you are going to embody this for somebody else or you're going to be seeking it. I think a lot of you are seeking out the mentor, and it's going to be really important for you. Find that stability. It can be a family member, it can be a friend, it can be, your clergy if you're into organized religion, but just somebody you respect and who is stable. It's stability, and it's somebody who is knowledgeable in a situation. This is saying seek that out. Don't push it away. It's going to be very important for you this month. Your challenge, the Nine of Pentacles. Are you feeling a little worried of independence? I do kind of feel like, for a lot of you, this is a reading on a romantic relationship, just because we got the Lovers here. And then this peeks out. Now, I don't always associate this with relationships, but death card, I don't know. It's the Knight of Pentacles. First of all, let me say it's one of my favorite minor arcana cards, but it's a card of knowing your self-worth. It's kind of the glow up card, um, not being needy. It's a card of independence. So this being in the challenge field, I don't like to see it in the challenge field. It means that you're struggling finding some sort of independence here, okay? It can be issues with codependency. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. You guys, I didn't even talk about the Ten of Pentacles. Well, there's a reason for that, right? Okay, we established it. We're going to jump to this. There's a reason why this came about, and I had such a nudge, let's say, from source energy to say, excuse me, it's time to talk about this now. Ten of Pentacles. So your overall issue is just that long-term stability in your day-to-day life. I feel like it's tied to this. It's also tied to this. The Ten of Pentacles exhibits having everything you want and need. It's that strong, just comfort system in your life. So I kind of feel like the overall energy, the Ten of Pentacles is a really beautiful card, but I think in this case, a cycle is coming to an end of what you kind of thought was going to be your life. Something is being realized here. You have two tens here. You have the Death card here. You are coming to new realizations of what your life is going to be and what it should be. Now your fear is the Hermit. Again, it's this thing of you fear being alone. I think that's kind of what it is. Now the Hermit card usually is a card of introspection, kind of soul searching. But in this case, I strongly intuitively feel being in the fear position is that, and associated with this is that you're having a little bit of a crisis. I think a lot of you fear being alone. something has changed in your life and you fear being alone. You're getting major arcana here. You don't need to. You don't need to. And I think that's why it's really important that you're going to be, I just kind of got to this mentor. If this isn't a person, I seriously think that you can go out and seek out, because it kind of flows with this hermit. I'm making this association also of like, there's a lot of, go do your research. There's a lot of really valuable information out there on self-sufficiency and just in getting, kind of having that support you need if you're having these kinds of fears. What you don't see coming, we got the Lover's card, Major Arcana, and usually this card depicts a choice in love. You don't see this coming really. I think this is something is blindsiding you here a little bit of a choice that's having to be made. You don't see it coming completely, or maybe you just have closed your eyes to it a little bit. I don't see a lot of cards on that. I don't know. That was just something that kind of popped to me. Anyway, by the end of the month, your outcome is the Chariot. You're going to move forward. You're going to have forward movement. Another major arcana. This is all about action, and it's a force of will more than it is about a literal physical movement. You're going to find the will. I love it. The Chariot's a powerful card. So you're going to find this, okay? I really like this. There is some sort of cycle that's closing out to you. It's meant to happen. It's something beautiful can take its place because it's going to happen. But I really think you're gonna find this independence. You're gonna find the strength. You're gonna do just fine. This is the card of a force of will. All right, Gemini, I hope this was helpful for some of you. If so, I would love for you to drop me a comment. You can also just drop me a comment, let me know where you're watching from. That's fun. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would so love it if you chose to do so. Either way, I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.